There are now a mountain of homes for sale on the U.S. home building market. In fact, we have the highest home builder inventory that we have seen on record in the South, and we have the second highest level on record across the U.S. This home builder inventory is especially pronounced in Florida, where we have a lot of home builders offering quick move-in homes, often at steep discounts.
Hi, it's Mike. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at some more data on the housing market nationally and in the greater Phoenix area. We are definitely seeing some areas of the country that are experiencing more problems than others. I have family members that live in the Northeast, and homes are going under contract with multiple offers. What makes those places different? New construction. Any of the areas that are growing, like Las Vegas, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona in general, where you can continue to build homes. Oh yeah, and don't forget Florida. Well, they're all experiencing some problems right now in the housing market. And we're finally seeing the new home construction discount their prices. We're going to take a look at that. We're going to read some articles, and we're going to dig into some data. So stick around to the end to get all that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. 92% of our viewers are not subscribed right now, and we're trying to get this information out to more people. Definitely appreciate the like button. Let's get into it. So the first thing we have to talk about, which really affects the market, we have high prices right now and we have high interest rates. Powell and Trump are fighting it out over the Fed, but ultimately business leaders are finally coming out and saying, hey, we're going to run into some problems here with commercial real estate loans. The banks are going to be in trouble, and the repo market is out of money, meaning the banks loaning money to the banks. So eventually the Fed's going to have to kick in. I've been watching a lot of earnings reports on the stock market, and I can tell you that a lot of projections going into 2026 for some of these big companies is definitely down substantially from what they're expecting or what they've seen in the past. We all know that we're on the verge of a recession. Pretty much, we probably have been in for a while. We don't know what's going to trigger it, but the stock market's at all-time highs, and people out on the street aren't feeling it so much. You can see right here in this chart, as of July 25th, the 30-year fixed mortgage, and again, this is an average, 6.81%. It's down a little bit from 6.91 a year ago. Then I like to go into some of the new homes around the area. And if you look on this chart, you can see Central Phoenix right in the middle here. And then all the outer suburbs is where all the new construction is. Right here, you can see here's a home over here, up to $60,000 off, with price ranges from $285 to $408. And if I go through this with a lot of new home builders, there's certain areas of the country where they're doing some pretty big discounts consistently on most subdivisions. Right now, Phoenix isn't quite in that situation. The homes that are getting discounted the most are the ones that are in the areas and they're pre-built. In other words, these are coming online. They're just finishing up construction. They're waiting on city approvals for the inspections, or they're built ready homes and they're ready to move in right now. Now, I'm noticing a lot of builders too are not offering a lot of option packages. They go and they're going to build 5 or 6 homes. They're going to pick out all the finishes. And if you want one of these quick move-in homes at a lower rate, you're going to have to take what they give you. The other thing is some of them are coming down around the 4% range for interest rates to get people into these homes. But we weren't seeing the discounts before. We were just seeing the packages, the bonuses. You know, get an upgrade landscape package, get upgraded cabinets, get a bigger lot, get a better view. Well, now they're actually dropping the prices in a lot of these communities. Right here, I'm just going to take a quick look at this key takeaways for Arizona rent. And you can see it says right here, Phoenix hits new high, rents climb 2.7% to $2,250, rebounding from last year. Now, we're kind of seeing that shift because we're having all these new apartment complexes come online. And we're seeing a lot of homes that used to be rented for the past 10 years with no vacancies see some vacancies. So we're definitely seeing a softening. It says Scottsdale sees a sharp decline. Median rent dropped 5.9%. Now that's big, to $3,500, its lowest level since 2021. It's funny when they go back to 2021, you know, that's a little off really. I mean, it's not that far back, and we had so many crazy things happen over those last couple years. It's kind of hard to grab statistics from that. It says Tucson, 1,895. It's not down much. Mesa, 2,245, down 1.1%. Chandler, $23.95, up 1.3%. Gilbert, 2,300, down 1.9%, and Glendale, 2,150, about the same. Thanks for watching. Take a look at some of our other videos. Check out our website at www.soldbysmitty.com. Have a great day.